more new plants, and I hope you are going to like all the new plants. So let's begin the list. So the very first have Philodendron Brazil. If I am not wrong, you must have thought this plant as a pothos or the money plant. Quite beautiful plant and perfect for hanging basket. Like any other philodendron plants, for this one as well, please try to protect it from the direct sunlight, and definitely you can grow this plant indoor if you want to. On third, we have devil's backbone. It's a different variety of devil's backbone, and this variety is perfect for hanging basket. I am growing my plant in a very small container, and you can see it has covered the entire pot. While growing the devil's backbone variety, please be careful because it's a succulent, and that's why always be careful while watering. On number 4, we have again one of the most beautiful plants, which is known as Philodendron micans. The color is just awesome, as you can see, and honestly saying, I got this plant recently, and that's why you can see it's not yet covered the pot, but hopefully it's going to grow well in coming few days. Like many other philodendron plants, you can grow the philodendron micans either indoor or outdoor, but if you are growing outdoor, please make sure that you are protecting it from direct sunlight. On number 5, we have fern. If I am not wrong, this is known as Boston fern, and they are one of the most popular plants for hanging basket. While growing fern, please make sure that your plants are not getting the direct sunlight, and most of the ferns prefer the indirect bright light. On number 6, we have the most popular plant, and I hope that I don't have to name this plant. Anyway, this is known as pothos or money plant, and this is the marble queen variety. I do have other variety as well, and let me show you that too. So this one is right here, the enjoy variety. Right here, this one is the neon pothos. All looks really very great, and again this one is the golden pothos. They are one of the most easiest indoor plants that you can grow, and definitely it's a great plant for hanging basket. The next plant which is in our list is Rio tricolor. I am growing my plant in a very small container, and it's just a 4-inch of container. Actually, it's a part of one of my vertical planter, and I do have the other variety as well. So here you can see the other variety, and the main difference between these two is that the color of the leaves. In a normal variety, the bottom side of the leaves are purple color and the top part is green. However, I would say that Rio tricolor looks really amazing. See, I love hanging container a lot, and I wish I could have grown all the plants in hanging basket. Unfortunately, it's too much windy in my place, and that's why it's not possible for me. But obviously you can grow all the plants in hanging container, and I am sure that you are going to love it. On number 8, we have flame violet. By looking at the plant itself, you will be able to tell that it's the best plant for hanging basket. You can also see it has started to bloom, and hopefully it's going to cover the entire pot in coming few days. Asian jasmine is the next plant in our list, and this one is also one of my favorite one, and you can see it's growing really very well. They need lots of direct sunlight to give you the nice colorful foliage, and as of now I have two different varieties in the same container. So here is one, and right here one other color. Please also note that these are not the Asian jasmine. I just planted few cuttings of party time plant in the same container, and they are all just growing all together. On number 10 we have cubic peperomia. They also look very similar to pothos or money plant. Again, you can grow the cubic peperomia plant indoor as well, and while growing them, please try to protect them from too much of direct sunlight. Bright light is more than enough. The next plant is elephant bush. See, many people know it as a Z plant, but it's not the true Z plant. I agree that this plant is also known as dwarf Z plant, and that's why it's marketed as a Z plant mainly in India. Now here is a very important thing I would like to inform you. See, if you are able to find the falling leaves on your Z plant from the month around April month, then please don't worry too much, because this is just a normal thing, and new leaves are going to grow very soon just after falling the old leaves. This is the same thing that happened with me, and I am really not at all worried because I can also see the new leaves as well. Just take a look at the plant and how it grows, and that's why you can definitely grow the elephant bush in a hanging basket. But if you want to use a hanging basket for the elephant bush, then I would recommend you to use somewhat bigger container. I mean container with somewhat much depth. On number 13 we have English ivy. It's a variegated variety of English ivy, and as you can see here, obviously I did not grow it in a hanging container. Instead, I tried to do something different, and well, honestly saying, it was a Valentine Day gift for my wife, and I believe she liked it. Anyway, it's a beautiful plant, and I hope you want to grow the English ivy at your home. Number 14 we have string of pearls. Like other plants, I am growing string of pearls in two different containers. Here you can see, and right here I am also growing the string of pearls in just a plastic bottle. They are succulent, and that's why please be careful while watering. The next plant is fishbone cactus. I believe I got this plant almost 2 months back, and they usually take time to grow well. However, once they grow well, they look really beautiful, and I would say you can grow the fishbone cactus in a hanging basket for somewhat unique look. On number 16 we have donkey tail. It's a succulent, and that's why please be very careful while watering. I believe I got this plant almost 3 months back, and the thing that I love most about succulents is that they are really very easy to propagate from a single leaf. So some leaves, or what you say, the leaves like pattern of donkey tail, they just fall off from the plant, and instead of throwing them, I just keep them in the same soil, And here you can see lots of babies. So very soon I hope that they are going to cover the entire pot. Let's see how the thing goes. The next plant is really very beautiful and it has a unique structure. Just take a look at the plant and it's quite beautiful. The name of the plant is Crassula perforata and also known as string of buttons. Like donkey tail, it's also a succulent, and please be very careful while watering. There is another important thing. See, the stems of this plant get broken really easily, and that's why you need to be careful, and if it's windy in your place, then please take some extra care. The next plant is Christmas cactus. Again, one of the most beautiful plants for hanging container, and they can tolerate somewhat more water as well. However, be careful because it's a cactus, and make sure you have used extremely well drained soil. On number 19 we have coleus. I know that you are thinking